Well, it may be the dog days of summer, but I'm sticking with my Sassy Cat, and this month I'm taking him to the beach. Won't you join me? Well, hi everyone. It's Crystal from A Crystal Clear Life, where we focus on planning, organizing, and living a more simplified life. Thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Today, we're going to be setting up for those dog days of summer. The month of August is almost upon us. We're going to be going to the beach this month with our Sassy Cat theme. Let's jump into our planner and I'll show you what I'm talking about. For those of you that have been with me before, you know that for my 2021 Life Planner, I have different sections set up across the top, and here I have my new section set up for August. I cannot believe how fast this year is flying by. It really is amazing to me. Anyway, in August, I already have a couple of pages created. Let me quickly show you what I have. I have my blank notebook page that I created in PowerPoint, saved it as a PDF, and simply imported it into my OneNote notebook, and I use it to create all of my notebooks for this year. The next page that I have for you is my inbox and notes, GTD style. For those of you who may not know, GTD stands for Getting Things Done. It's based on the book from David Allen, and I've been playing around with that for about 6 months now, and I'm hoping to get it more and more worked into my process here on OneNote. Trying something different this time with this inbox. You'll notice it looks a little bit different than last month. As I work things out, I may do a whole video on that to catch you guys up on what I've been doing with GTD. I also have my August health and habits already set up. This is a habit tracker that I track primarily medical and health related things. It needs some decoration and a title, but other than that, it's set up and ready to go. But we have other pages that we need to get set up for the month of August. Let me jump back to July and show you what I had going on in July. This is how my inbox looked in July. I really like just a blank page where I can just come in, drop in a note, and move along. But I'm trying to be a little bit more structured. And I don't know if that's going to work for me or not because I'm somebody who tends to buck structure. So we'll see. I don't need to do this page. I just wanted to show you what my July page looked like. I do need to copy my dashboard. So let's go up here and we will right click on that. Go down to copy or move. And we're going to move that into August, but we don't want to move it. We want to make a copy of it. So we'll copy that. And then when you jump back to August, you'll see that the July dashboard is there. We'll get that cleaned up in just a minute. Let's grab the rest of the pages that we need from July first. I also need my word a day. So we'll do the same thing. Right click, copy or move, take it to August, make it a copy, and it's done. Our personal meal planner, our goals, and our blank weekly template. All of these things need to go. So I'm going to hold down the Shift key and right click. That highlights all three of them. I can say move or copy here again. Take it to August, make copies of them, and there you go. The rest of the pages that I have here in the month of July are simply my weekly calendars. I'll quickly let you see those. You see here, this is kind of after the pen, I guess, or after the keyboard, if that's what you want to call it, where I filled in appointments and things that I've done and a little bit of journaling and that kind of thing. So that's quickly, I'll just run through these weeks so that you can see them. This was vacation week, so I didn't have a whole lot of chores to do, but I had other fun stuff to do. The next week. Oh, another thing I wanted to show you is I've been working on adding links and some projects here in my planner as well. My nephew Chris is starting his senior year of high school, which means he's on my list to receive a quilt. So I started working with Chris this month, and You see I have some notes here on his quilt, and you see here that I've also created a link. Let me show you what that looks like really quickly. If you click on that link, it takes me right to the design page where I have the pattern that Chris wants, the color samples that he wants, and everything is all laid out. So as I'm going through and working on that project, it'll be nice to have this link back to this project that we're working on, because as you can see over here on the right hand side, it's in a completely different notebook. Back to our planner, and let's keep looking quickly at these weeks of July. And this is the current week that we are in. Okay, let's get on to August and get some things cleaned up. Now, I said in the intro that we were using our Sassy Cat again, only this time we were taking him to the beach. I think this sticker set from DCP Digitals is absolutely adorable. I keep those in my personal notebook here under stickers. Sassy Cat at the beach. It's the cutest. I just can't believe it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of this because I think it's perfect. Okay, well, I definitely have to take this one. So I'm going to right click on him and I'm going to copy him. We'll go back. And remember, when you paste a graphic, a sticker, anything, a template, anything, it's always best to paste on the side outside of the area that you're working with, because it's very easy for everything to get shifted around. So there is my cat habit. He's so cute. I also need to pick up the word August, and I have way at the top my months of the year. And there is August. We're going to copy that. And we'll take that back to our planner. Paste that. How would that look if I had the lazy days of August as my title? That's actually kind of cute. Okay, review quickly. If you have something where you want to layer stickers like this and you like it that way, what you can do is go to your draw tool, use the lasso tool, circle those items, and they will both be highlighted, as you can see there. Then you can copy them and paste in this third one over here that says as a picture. So go ahead and paste it as a picture, and now you see that these are together. They're in one box with a dashed line, whereas these are still two individual things. Once it's together as a picture, you can make it smaller, you can move it where you'd like, all of those kinds of things. Even when he's in there, if he's still too big, you can make him smaller and move it around. Okay, let's make a copy of this so we can use it on other pages. Moving on to our July dashboard, I'm going to paste that right here on the side so that I have it, but I'm going to get rid of this, and I'm going to get rid of most of these things simply by hitting the delete button. So I'm going to speed this part up. I seem to be having some trouble with my mouse today, so I hope that doesn't interfere too much. Out here in the year-long section of my calendar is where I do some of my long-term planning. Here's the month of August. I usually take it half at a time. Copy that. Paste on the side. Click the whole container and drag it to where it needs to be. Then we'll go back and get the second half of the month. Copy that. Take it back to August. Paste on the side. Drag it in. Down in this little box is where I've been keeping my video releases. I'm going to leave those there for now, just so that I remember to put them in as I'm going through the month of August. I have a currently section that I like to put in here. That's back in my personal notebook, in my templates that I have, in the calendar section. So this is where I store some different templates. Currently section, where are you? There it is. Copy that. Paste on the side. Also in year long, I have a garden section. Let's see, Master Gardener year, and there are all the months. I need August. Wow, this mouse is giving me trouble today. Might be time for a new one. Back to August, paste on the side, drop it in. Remember, if you need to add or adjust your boxes, all you need to do is grab the container at the top, that gray bar. See how it turns into an arrow? You can grab it and make it smaller or bigger so that it will fit in the space that you need it to fit. That's a good tip. All right. My intentions have moved down and my simplify has moved down. Let's grab all of those things. I'm going to lasso them so that they will all move together. You see it puts a great big box around everything, and then I can put it back up here where I like it to be. My intentions though will no longer be for July. They will be for August. So let's change that. And I think for this month, I am going to use some different colors than what we have here. I think I want kind of a peachy color, maybe a coral. Yeah, I think that peachy color will be okay. So I'm going to make a lot of my text in that peachy color, just to kind of bring that theme together. And I think I'm going to change this shading also. Let's go to this aqua color. I'm simply shading the table that's here that is my calendar, right-clicking, going to table, and down to shading, and I can choose what I would like, what color I would like the shading to be. You see there's a whole variety you can choose, just like you can your fonts, but I'm going to keep it all the same. I like to highlight any holidays or weekends. So that's what I'm doing here. All right, this highlight, let's see if we can change that color as well. Maybe make it that same kind of aqua color. There's that. Let's change this also to that. See how that works once I bring some of my cats in. Let's go get the kitties. Let's go get the kitties. Stickers. And I really have a lot of stickers. I might need to move those out to a different location. So let's see, monthly. Okay, we're going to take this cute little sandbox kitty put him there. And nothing but catitude. Wow. You would think the person who designed these knew me as a person and designed them specifically for me. That is so funny. All right. Should I put this down here? And let's find a cute cat to put with him. Taking a chill day. I like this guy. He's really cute. Copy and take back. All right, I think those colors look good together. I'm going to leave it like that. Now, you look at my long-term calendar, this is usually where I fill in birthdays or events or things like that. We have absolutely nothing going on in the month of August. That's okay. It's fine. We enjoy being home, so not a big deal. Some things will come up as the month goes along. I'm not worried about that at all. Let's see, is there something there for some kind of plant or garden thing? I will use this one. Because while it may be too hot to work in the garden, it certainly is not too hot to enjoy a nice beverage in the garden. There we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna leave that for my dashboard for now. Let's move on because this may end up being a long video. The next thing that I have is my word a day. Change out quickly this, delete. Grab our August copy. Back to word a day. Paste. Put that over there. There we go. Now, what my word today is, it's not a word about anything about how I'm feeling or anything like that. It's really vocabulary development and, you know, trying to keep my old brain active and learning new things. So there is a podcast up here. You'll see I have a link, and it is the Merriam-Webster Word a Day podcast. And I have this link built in, and it's part of my morning routine. I go through, I listen to the podcast, I record my word of the day. And some point during the week or month, I try to use those words. And it's so funny. One of the words from July was torpor, which you can see right up here at the top of on the 16th. And it was a word that I had never heard before, but it talks about it being a state of lowered physiological things. So your heart rate goes down, your breathing goes down, your metabolism goes down, all of that kind of thing. It's not really like hibernating like animals do in the winter, like bears going into a cave, but it was interesting. I had never heard that word before, and then I was looking up something on hummingbirds, and they talk about the hummingbirds going into this state of torpor every night as they go to sleep, and I thought that was pretty cool. So the word a day has been fun, so I'm enjoying that. I almost feel like a kid back in high school prepping for the SAT and learning all of my new words. Not that they're new words, they're just words that I don't use all the time, and I think they're very interesting. I love the history of words, so that's cool. I'll put a link for this podcast in the description below if that's something that you think you'd like to check out. It's pretty cool. All right, next on my list of pages that I need to set up for July is my monthly meal plan. I don't think I need to do anything to this page. It looks fine to me. I could add that sticker with him holding a different food. Let me see if I want to do that. Okay, we will take the crab one. I do live in an area that loves to eat crabs, so we'll go ahead and use that. Paste on the side. I personally don't really care for crabs, but that's okay. All right, in you go. He needs to be a little bit bigger though, don't you think? Oh yeah. If you'd like to learn more about my meal planning page, I'll put a link up above for the video that I did explaining how my meal planning page works. All right, let's see what else we have. We have our July goals and actions. Now, what I normally do is, as we're coming up at the end of the month, I will go through and do my looking back. It's a reflection about what worked and people that I'm grateful for that helped me achieve my goals. It also allows me a chance to write down what didn't work and to be okay with that, and lessons learned. What can I do to move on and tackle those goals better in the upcoming month? So this is now my August page. So what I'm going to do is just change some of these things out. And I'll clean this page up and get it ready for August. When I finish my review of my July goals, I'll come back in here and modify or change anything that I need. I'm going to speed up the erasing for you. Okay, sometimes I feel like Lady Macbeth. Out, spots, out. Okay, so there's August ready to go. And like I said, I'll come through and change those goals as I need to once I've done my reflection for July. That brings me to my blank weekly template. What I do every month is I create a weekly template and then I just copy it from week to week and modify it as I need to as I go along. This is the one that I showed you in July, kind of after the pen. This new layout that I've been refining over the last couple months has worked really well for me, so I'm going to leave it. I am going to change out the graphics and some of the stickers that are in here. I'm going to speed this process up. All I'm doing is deleting what's there, copying and pasting from my sticker book, and putting things in the right spot. There might be some table shading that you'll see as well. Okay, get ready. Here we go. Okay. I like to work in threes. So you see here, I kind of have a triangle worked in threes. And I'm picking up on some of these corally, tealy colors for our theme for this month. Other color coding that you see on here has to do with how I organize things. The pink things are always church related. And then my projects are always purple, expenses are green. Coral also is for my correspondence, so you see I have calls, cards, emails, and texts there in the color coral. Let's change this writing down here. Ooh, that's hard to see. This is one of the great things about digital planning is that you can just go back in here and fix what you don't like. Ooh, yeah, I like that a little bit darker. Makes it a little bit easier to see. All right, there we go. Now, you'll notice that I'm keeping a notes section over here, so if anybody calls and I need to jot down notes, I have room to do that. And that works out great. Now, the only thing that I have left to do is to organize these pages in the right order, and we'll be good to go. I'll leave my notebook template at the top. My inbox always stays at the top so that as I have new things that come in, I have a place to write those. So we'll leave that there. Then comes my dashboard. We'll move him up simply by clicking and dragging him. We'll change this title to August. August dashboard. Then we have our health and habits, our word a day, our goals and actions, and our meal planning. All of those are going to be sub-pages. So when I highlight all of those and right click on them, you see this menu comes up. I can make them a sub-page, which means they get indented. Oh, that one went down too far. Let's move him back. Promote the subpage and promote the subpage. Now you see they're all lined up. Then I have my blank weekly template, and all I'll need to do for that is to make a copy of that, paste it. All I need to do there is title that August 2nd through the 8th, because I like my weeks to start on a Monday. And then I'll do that for each week in August, and I'll have my complete month done. Well, that's it for the month of August. The entire month is now set up and I'm ready to go. And I'd like to thank you for coming along on this journey with me. If you have found value or learned anything in today's video, or you've just had fun watching me play with stickers, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate that. A like really is the best compliment that you can give me. And also, if you'd like to follow me or learn more about what we do here at A Crystal Clear Life, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, or you can click on my picture here at the end of the video, and that will help you subscribe as well. Remember, subscriptions are free. It doesn't cost you anything, but it does help others find our channel. And we'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.